What's going on, peoples? Thought I'd go ahead and level up before I head out of here. I am going to go ahead and drop another point into intelligence, as much as I hate to do this. I had a target number for each special stat, and I'd factored in a bobblehead for each one. Now, it's pretty cool. We found the special book, Sean's special book, back in our house under the crib. And that gave us a free point, so it was basically a free random bobblehead. But even with that, still there's a few special stats that I needed to invest in. Agility, luck, maybe another point in charisma, and maybe even endurance or something. Anyway, whatever the case may be, I still had points to invest, and I'd rather not spend them when I don't have to. But there is no way I am not going to pick the computer hacking perk until I find the intelligence bobblehead, whenever that might be. Maybe it's in-game for all I know. And I'm thinking to myself, that's ridiculous. Okay, because there's nothing I hate worse in a Fallout game than not being able to hack a computer or pick a lock. I am sure that whatever safe or door or whatever is being secured by those things is hiding the one thing that I need more than anything else in life. Now, we've all been through it where we come back to unlock that hard or very hard lock and find out that it's just got like one buff out and 3 bottle caps in it. I mean, that happens, but for the most part, the best stuff is behind the hardest locks, usually. That's usually the rule of thumb. So anyway, I feel that the computer hacking perk is necessary sooner than later. And when I do find the intelligence bobblehead, what it's going to do is it's going to unlock the next intelligence perk, which is where you can gather like copper wire and stuff like that from when you break down armor. And that's pretty cool, or it seems like it would be, but it leans more in my mind towards a convenience perk. Okay, I don't necessarily need it easy. I'm not going to spend a point on something for convenience when I can spend it on something for combat. Okay, but still, you never know. I mean, if copper's always going to be really, really rare, considering you put that stuff in just about all the cool things in your settlements, you know, like pretty much anything power related, like light bulbs and yes, anything that involves wiring and stuff. Well, you're going to need copper and some other rare stuff for that. So it may actually come in handy. That may actually be a good thing. And armor is everywhere. Everything you kill is wearing something, pretty much. Some kind of armor. At least human enemies. So, anyway, something to think about. But it is what it is. I've got to hack my computer, so I had to have that perk.
You shouldn't let it get that bad before seeing a doctor.
I know, Doc. I'm sorry. It's just hard to get away, you know?
Goodbye.
Ah, the doc's the best, isn't she?
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
Patch me up, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
Actually, I'm alright. I think.
No bullet wounds or broken bones today.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
Never mind. We're done.
On your way, then.
Going to see Doc Anderson?
Alright, well.
I can't recommend her highly enough.
Finally, somebody who's not trying to shoot me in the face. Nice to meet some friendlies every once in a while. It's also nice to know there's doctors wandering around. I wonder if we can recruit them for our settlements. That's a thought. Or I wonder if they'll just naturally come if you put up a beacon. Maybe they come after you have a certain number of people there. They kind of get drawn to that, or who knows.
Hey, wait there. Come on.
Be nice to know you always have a doctor back at the settlement to heal you of, like, addictions and things like that. Wow, nice stash. Well, I'm glad it's not stealing. I'll certainly take it all. Good deal. Okay, something I thought I wanted to talk to you guys about. A level guide or a build guide. There's a reason I'm not going to do anything like that until I've had basically at least one solid playthrough, or at least until we get really close to end game. And then I'd probably start maybe a separate character and work on that and, you know, find the footage I need and the stuff necessary to come up with a good build. But the main reason, on one hand, if I were to put up a build video, and this would probably be for anybody that's doing YouTube videos for Fallout 4, put up a build video, you're probably going to hustle a lot of views, right? But I would like to think I respect myself too much. In fact, more importantly, I'd like to think I respect you guys too much to not just put up any old thing, considering I have not played through the game. I have not tested a build. I have not seen how all the perks work with all the different equipment that they have, which I haven't even seen yet, right? And all the stuff in game, considering all the magazines and things that you can read that give you different perks and buffs, where they can be found, you know, what they'll do for you, how they can factor in. What if I were to sit there in a build video and say, you need to take this perk because it's great, because it does this, because this is what it says it does, you know, like all the build videos you watch, and then find out that there's 2 or 3 magazines which stacked do exactly the same thing that particular perk does, and you don't even have to spend a special point in that. You could put that point into something else. And so, you know, I mean, maybe once you get up into really high levels, 40, 50 or higher, okay, maybe it really doesn't matter. Maybe you've got kind of points to spare. In a lot of RPGs, that's usually the case. When you get really high level, you're just kind of throwing your points into whatever, because you got everything you want. You know, you're already a badass. You're already God mode, so you just kind of throw them just here and there. Oh, that sounds like it might be good if I played another class. Fuck it, I'll just take it because I don't have anything else to put points in. I mean, we can all get there. But leading up to that, what is a good build that will allow you to effectively fight a Deathclaw or whatever, throughout the rest of the game until you get to level 45 or 50 or whatever, you know? And even then, I don't know. I don't know how much the enemies scale with you in this game. I hope they scale perpetually. I hope they scale forever. I hope they never become easy as far as that goes, unless you have a good build. If you have a really good build with solid equipment that all works together with your gun, your perks, your armor, your magazine perks, not just your perks from your special tree, but your magazine perks and stuff like that also, and all the other little passives, and any bonuses you might get from quests that I don't know about yet, right? And so how am I supposed to come up with a build when I'm only working with about 20% of the available information that I have to work with to say, okay, this is a viable build that would be good under any circumstance? I can't do that. I could probably get some views if I put that up there, and then after watching it, you'd be like, well, shit, I could have done that, you know, but just hold my eyes closed and then just put in special points till I don't have any more points, you know, blind, and then press the accept button and go on. I mean, sure, anybody can do that. But anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. It's as much as it'd be great to hustle, you know, 1 million views for my channel. That'd be awesome. I like my channel. I hope you guys do too. But more so than that, just out of respect for you guys and respect for myself, I think I'll come up with something and see how things play out. I want to see what equipment is available. I want to see what some of the enemy drops are. You have legendary enemies which drop like a boss type item and things like that, and they're kind of random. It's not quite a Diablo loot system, but they've introduced a little of that, where things have different stats, and you might find just that one sweet thing that fits right into your melee build, or fits right into your silenced weapons build, or fits right into your big guns build, or you find that one sweet piece of power armor that makes your power armor set more like a light armor set, but with all the benefits, or who knows, you know? Like I say, I can't foresee that. I haven't played the game yet, and I'm not going and Googling and weaking and doing all this other nonsense. I'm going to see what we've got, and I'm going to play the game, and I'm going to see what's viable based on, you know, my play style, and come up with something that I think is pretty cool. And if I can't, then I won't. You know, if I'm like, damn, I can't come up with a build for this shit. I suck at this. If that's the case, then I just won't. You know, I just have to miss out on that. Oh, sweet, there's a tattoo. Anyway, just so you guys know, that's the reason I haven't, and until I'm able, I won't. I'd rather give you guys something that's actually worth watching, and if nothing else, I like to keep in mind when I pass along a build video of any kind, to take the principles. Even if you don't like the build, take the principles. If it gives you something to think about, consider it. That's all.
Excuse me.
Looking to earn some caps? I could use a hand here if you're all done talking, you know.
Wait a minute.
Help you with what exactly?
I'm trying to fix this old water pump. Should be plenty of scrap in here. If I can get it drained out.
No, what are you really up to here?
Maybe I got some friends who like to go spelunking. Maybe I need a new hole to throw smart guys like you into. Are you gonna help or what?
I could probably help. For a few caps extra.
Just had to push, didn't you? 50 caps. Take it or leave it.
What do you need help with?
The pump isn't in top shape, but it should at least start. There must be some leaky connections flooding me out. Think you could fix them? The leaks will be underwater. Look for bubbles, and you should find them.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there. Is that Garrus's voice? Is that Garrus's voice actor or someone that just sounds damn near exactly like him? Okay, here's what's funny. If that is, the character that they have him voicing here is doing calibrations on that machine. This probably be a really good save spot right here. Right? Okay, I'm sorry. That dude sounded just like Garrus to me. The way he talked and his voice, right? And then he's sitting there doing calibrations, okay? Because, oh man, that is awesome. I don't even care if that's on purpose. It happened. It happened. So, I'm totally digging that. I noticed BioWare had a lot of fun with, like, cheese wheels and things. And I guess they have a great love for Elder Scrolls type games. So I can see the Bethesda guys returning the favor. There's probably some Dragon Age and Mass Effect players amongst them. It's gotta be, right? That's what game developers do. They play games. They're just lucky enough to be able to make them, too. Man, that is awesome. I don't know if it's possible to make the game better for me, but that might have just made the game better. That dude's friggin' voice. I swear, that's Garrus. If it's not Garrus, it sounds just like him. Doing his calibrations. It's friggin' awesome. All right, hold on. We gotta talk to him one more time. I gotta hear him say something. Where is he at? There he is.
What if I redirect the flow through?
Yes! Yes!
Excuse me.
That's a ticket. You do the honors. Hit that switch on the end of the pump.
Man, I really, really do think that is Garrus' voice. Wow. That's just so perfect, too. So perfect. Doing his calibrations. Yes, if I just readjust this and redirect that and...
Just listen to her go.
Awesome.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I did hear that. Oh, that's not good. Okay. These are Mirelurks on a whole new level. Not cool. Did I get him without getting my dog? You see that? Huh? Freaking Molotov skills right there? Uh-oh. My dog's screwed. Take that, bitch. Yep. Nice to have mods on your guns. On this difficulty, mods are definitely necessary. They're definitely necessary. Make a huge difference. The difference between, say, 12 or 13 points and 18 or 20 points of damage is huge. It really is. Makes all the difference in the world in killing something before it kills you.
Should be some way to... Ah, there it is.
Hey there.
Mirelurks. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that stirred him up. Anyway, I still got some tinkering to do on this thing. Shouldn't be too hard now, though. Thanks for pitching in. Here's a little something before you clear out.
Is it just me, guys? Or is it... Come on, man. Somebody validate this. Somebody tell me I'm not crazy. Because that really sounds like... Garrus is like... That's my road dog. That's my, like, best buddy in Mass Effect. That's... Man, that's the dude right there. Oh, all right, cool. We leveled up. Well, now that I wasted a point in this perk, I might as well go ahead and waste another one and... Leveling it up, huh? Yeah, so the higher tiers of the hacking and the lockpicking perks or skills, you can't even get them until you're much higher level. That kind of tells me that if something has a master lock on it, they're basically saying, come back when you're level 40. Or you shouldn't even be here till you're level 40 type of thing. I don't know. It seems to me I've kind of come across a combination of enemies, some of them being seemingly too tough, and some of them, almost say too easy. But then a lot of times they come in mobs. Like regular mole rats aren't so bad, but when there's like 4 or 5 of them all kind of mobbing you, it's good to have dog meat around. Like I say, they do kind of bring in almost a necessity for a tank. That's what I would consider him. So it really makes the charisma tree viable when you talk about companion upgrades too. Like if dog meat goes down that fast, then any human follower, I'm going to assume, then I might bring along with me in the future. I don't know who's going to be available for that. Like, I haven't really met anyone yet other than Codsworth, and I don't want to drag him about because, well, he's the butler, and he's cool, and he wanders around Sanctuary making sure everything's spiffy and keeping the cockroaches at bay and stuff like that, right? Being all cool and everything. So I would feel bad if I brought Codsworth out and got him wrecked. But I guess none of your companions can die now. They made them all unkillable, although they can be knocked out of the fight, but you don't have to lose them. And well, though that's not realistic, I'm not going to say I'm not gonna say I mind that. Honestly, I really don't mind. In fact, that's fine. It's one thing. I already want to kill everything in the Commonwealth when somebody hits my dog, much less kill dog meat. Oh man, I'd have to set the game down for a day or two and get over myself. Seriously, that would be like mental stress. Yeah, not cool at all. Okay, so we're out here to talk to some settlers or traders or something. And for Garvey, and this will be kind of our first assignment, is one of the Minutemen type of thing or something. Let's go ahead and test my sniping skills real quick. Bam! Almost one-shotted him. Yeah, the difference between that and not modding that sniper rifle is that almost one-shotted that dog. Unmodded, it would take 4 or 5 sneak attacks on that dog to kill him. I mean, that's really the difference. Critical modifiers play a huge part in this. One thing I factored in looking at the perks in the special tree. Bam. Now, I know VATS doesn't, like, stop time, but it slows it enough to where it doesn't make any difference to me. I mean, back in the day, in Fallout 3 and even New Vegas, you could still be hit while you were in VATS. Enemies would still be going through, but maybe not while you're targeting, but between each shot, you might still have a Deathclaw cutting you in half with his claws. Or you still might have a, a super mutant overlord blasting you into goo with his friggin', with those tri-beam lasers that two-shot you, you know, all that ridiculous bullshit. So, honestly, I don't see a lot of difference. People talk as if there's really some really new thing, and I don't know. I mean, it's nice to keep in the action real time. That's cool. And the slowdown time type thing, I don't know. But it doesn't play out a lot differently to me. But I never really sat there in VATS for like 5 minutes and chose my targets on the body either. Usually I was either going to target their arm, their chest, or their head. I mean, it was pretty simple. The Deathclaw, maybe their legs, maybe. But that was about it. Rad Scorpion's their stinger. Now, sometimes in VATS, the targeting would be messed up, and you'd be trying to target their arm, and you'd try to cycle through your targets, and it would highlight every part of their body but their arm. That was annoying. That was pretty annoying. Sometimes I would just back out of VATS then, and I would just go after it or die and reload or whatever. It didn't matter. That could be pretty irritating at times. Haven't had that issue here though. This has just been smooth as silk. I'm hearing people talk about bugs too, and I'm not getting them. If you see one, let me know, because you're seeing what I've been playing. Haven't run across any really funky, glitchy stuff. I really haven't. Not yet. I mean, I know it's really, really early. Some of you guys have already finished the game, and I haven't even made it out of town yet. Not really. All right, so I ought to be able to replant these, right? So I'm just gonna grab all of them. It's not stealing, so I'm gonna grab all of them and I'm gonna plant all of them. Apparently, you need a settler back in your settlement to watch over every 6 of your plants. Anyway.
That advice is free.
What kind of stuff do you have?
I sell armor for Old Man Stockton's outfit, based out of Bunker Hill. Been selling armor to smart wastelanders for years. The dumb ones walk away empty-handed, but they don't stay dumb long, if you catch my meaning.
Let's see what you got.
Don't cheap out on armor. That's a good way to get yourself killed.
Man, first trader. I'll take that. I wonder if he's like always here or if he roves around like Lucky Harith and them did. We're going to have to find their spots where they stop. Get rid of some of these things that I figure I'll probably be getting duplicates of or multiple copies of in the future. Now, one of you, actually a couple of you mentioned that when you equip your followers, you have to manually equip them. So I'm assuming when you're in your inventory, there's an option for that or something. It's for those of y'all that already know, then I just sound really stupid asking, but I really don't know. I'm used to in Bethesda games, you just give your followers something, and if it's better than what they've got, they just put it on. That's how you know, and if not, they just carry it, so you can get it from them later and sell it.
Hey there.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble.
Get that iBot. Oh, you're pointing your gun at me.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
Is there something you need my help with?
Oh, yeah. I'm damn glad you're here. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
I'll kick their asses for you. No
Right on.
problem.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
Stick to the roads, and you got a better chance of surviving.
I wonder if I can sleep on one of these beds. Guess not. Alright, well, so be it. No nap for me. Alright, now I did see this radio tower over here. I'm going to go investigate. I mean, it's one thing to shoot up a dog or two and maybe a bloatfly or something, but I'm going to go find some real targets. Man, I love this world. I'm telling you, when we're done with this Let's Play and we've got it up and we've experienced this, I am going to hopefully have enough videos backed up to where I can... Oh, I'll bet you we can plant these too. Wild corn? That sounds like a plantable crop if you ask me. I'll take it. Give me that. I'll plant that too. But, hopefully I'll have enough for, oh geez, a week or two where I can just dig in and just immerse, get absorbed into everything. Come up with a really solid, cool build. Alright, we'll see. Alright, so the next one, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and try to sneak up here and be all stealthy on this, what I imagine is a raider base. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. For the rest of this Let's Play, click that image in the middle. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.